Good morning, good morning. Happy whatever day it is. Good morning, Applejacks. I was here at 8:45. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another NQ live trading session where I am scalping Nasdaq on my Tradeify accounts. I don't know if I'm going to trade my Apex or what's the other company? Take Profit Trader accounts, but yeah, I have not taken any trades. I'm honestly half asleep. If you really want to know, I am asleep, but I'm here. So let's see what we can get going today. Wait, one. Quite a bit of, oh, I forgot there was those earlier. So today I'm really just primarily going to be taking pullbacks, whether trend or counter trend. I don't think I'm going to do very much divergence today. I think we're going to stick to pullbacks. Now, why are my bars different again? They are. That's going to piss me off. I don't know how to fix that. So annoying. So wishy-washy. I kind of only been halfway paying attention, and I'm having the issue again where my order flow chart is like one tick, no, ahead. So the order flow is not the same on each bar. And that's actually pretty fucking tragic. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I didn't even, you know what's crazy? I have the market analyzer that tells me the days until rollover, but I never look at that column. No matter how many times I look at that thing, I never look at that column. Only realized it was rollover week because I was watching trades by Matt. I started watching his stream from yesterday. I didn't even get five minutes into it, but yeah, he was like, yeah, it's rollover week. I'm like, huh? And sure enough, it really is. Shows how much I pay attention. Not good. Alright, I have to... Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. But yeah, I definitely did not pay attention to that. Then I feel like it's going to get worse as the week goes on. Once the volume really starts splitting the contracts, that's going to be annoying. My eyes are burning so bad. And I don't. Guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I was gonna say, I don't really like how my cheat sheet is, but I can't really change it because most of the setups are gonna require the same thing anyway. My eyes are burning so bad. So that's a sign that I should go back to sleep. Maybe. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Maybe that's a sign. I need to be sleeping. All right, come on. What a reversal. There was nothing I could do to catch it. Let's see. That wasn't, well, it wasn't valid anyway, but I would have gotten stopped out. It barely moved. The move was really here, but the zigzag was red. Are we coming back up to this resistance level that we just left? It's like an 80-point move down and back up in legit like 9 minutes. You don't like it, Amelia? You don't like it? Oh, you missed your long. Oh no. Did it barely miss your entry? Or did you have it there and you didn't get tagged in? Oh, on YM? Either way. I hate when they send the I hate the pro emails that get sent from Take Profit Trader, because when it shows up in my in like the previous like prohibited trading or something like that, I'm like, what did I do? I haven't even been trading. And then you realize it, it's nothing. They're just telling you not to trade the high impact news that was today. All right. Oh, yeah. I don't like a trade right here because we're too close to the resistance level. No, I kind of want to be in that. I might not get tagged in though. I think it took off without me. It did. Shit. God. I'm too tired for this shit. Too fucking tired. Damn, that was exactly what I wanted. And I would have gotten filled. That bitch. Damn, damn, damn. Sorry, let me go back, you guys. Oh, you put your limit in too late? You trading options this morning? Oh, gold is consolidating? Exactly, Applejacks. I was so confused. Oh, man. Allergies is kicking your ass. My allergies haven't been that bad this season, which is so crazy because it got really bad towards the end of winter. I don't know, but haven't been bad since. Now, why would they send the email 30 minutes after the news? That's horrible. Roblox going back to the moon. Is there a remedy? I'm not sure, Janelle. Not sure. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? I don't know. I'm on it, but honestly, I'm so far removed from like medical that I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've been in psych now for, I don't know, probably like 6 to 8 years, probably 8 at this point. So I genuinely have no clue. All right, that's still in there. It needs to be. You're going the wrong way. Oh my goodness. I don't like when the zigzag changes so quickly. Kind of lets me know that I'm probably not in the right time. The rules are followed. Is that a support level right there? It is. Okay. It's what I wanted. I just didn't like that little pop-up and the zigzag changing immediately. We don't like that. But wanted the volume to be lower. It was. The delta to be higher. It was. I don't know if the point of control is actually right here. I don't think that it's accurate just based on order flow indicator. So because I can't see anything before I got on the charts, so I don't think that's the real point of control. All right, we wait for the next pullback. You've had a sinus headache for a week now? Oh no. That is no fun. Sinus headaches are, well, I actually would take a sinus headache over the typical headaches that I get. I hate sinus headaches, but I get like nerve pain type of headaches, and they are absolutely horrible. Like they're worse than migraines because it's just like a sharp pinched nerve pain, and it like I can literally track the nerve from my neck where the compression is all the way through my head to the back of my eye, and it is the worst thing ever. And it makes me like really nauseous. Once it makes me nauseous, I have to take medicine. I typically won't take medicine for any kind of pain, especially headaches, because I just feel like pain is your body telling you something is wrong. And I mean, technically, if something is like really terrible, like you're having a stroke or, you know, something like that, typically medication is not going to help anyway, but it's just the principle for me. It's just the principle. Oh, wait. I almost got into that. I ain't supposed to be. But yeah, you do take stuff for it. You honestly, ever since I've been taking black seed oil every day, which I've been doing for years now, um, my allergies are not that bad anymore. And probably because, you know, black seed oil is supposed to be for just like general inflammation, immunity, and things like that. It's probably what helps. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really deal with it as much. So my allergies were really bad when I was diagnosed. I wasn't even diagnosed until I was like 19. And they were so bad that she couldn't even put the nasal speculum in my nose because it was like so swollen. It was terrible. Flonase or Afrin. Flonase. I hate it too. I hate when you do it and then you feel it dripping or taste it dripping in the back of your throat. No, I can't. I don't even like people spraying it around me because I feel like I get it in my nose and just, I taste it. It's so disgusting. Isn't that considered a migraine? Um, no, it's a little bit different. Um, like when I went to see a neurologist about it, they did tell me it was different, but I know that people who have migraines can have some of those symptoms, but mine is legitimately caused by a pinched nerve. My neck was shifted straight in an accident, and so legit, I don't have the curvature in my neck that most people have. And so, like, if you see me sometimes like doing this or like I'll be like moving my shoulder or something like that, it's because I can feel like the tension building. So, yeah. 2 capsules of turmeric. Turmeric? The no drip version, people. I just feel like it's always dripping. No, I could taste that. Still don't want it going on my nose. Oh man. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna take this. Oh, nope. My control changed and it's neutral now. Okay. It's very interesting so far. Looking at like the price action this way. Um, because I really like divergence, whether it's trend or counter trend. But so far, I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade it doing it this way, which hurts my heart. But if I'm going to be able to get into more pullbacks because the rules are not as strict as trading the way I was trading before, it's really not that big of a deal. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna be waiting for only pullbacks today. Binary triggers are scary. Ooh, good question, Applejacks. I know what I'm gonna do on Father's Day. It's bump day, hump day. Unless you basically sell a bit like trenches. Then you can hump no one, basically. Trenches, I hope you know we're never gonna let you live that basically down. Ever. Oh wait, I got this mint. Got financial juice open and don't even have it turned on. I wanted to go look at something real quick. Basically. He better not be on the thought. He told us he was basically celibate, so he better basically be keeping his thing to himself. Basically. Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll push down way further than I thought we would. But now we would close right on that level, so that's not good. No bueno. Oh, it's terrible. Trying to get his flight together with the thoughts. See? Told on himself. No worries. He always does. You're just like, hold on. Stop talking about me while I can't defend myself. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta tell. I have to call this travel agent. This trip. Damn it. Okay, it's below it. So what size? 12. Thought we were gonna try to push down, but we pushed through the resistance level, so. Not on my grandmother's offspring. I'm weak. It was too much for you, Janelle. Oh. I don't like this. It's not enough volume here. My big cousin always thought. Okay, so which one are you going to, Trenches? The other parent is just crazy to me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Trenches, we don't believe you. Once you said basically, it's all over for you. Thank you, Janelle. Just that one little trade, but we're being patient. We're waiting. This is a lot of barcoding. I can't even imagine what a freaking 5-minute chart looks like. I looked at the 5-minute chart from yesterday and was like so disgusted. So disgusted. Let's see. Like, first of all, this was the 5-minute chart from yesterday. What is that? What is that? This is today. It's not too bad, but all right, we've pushed through. I really wanted to get into that trade, but the volume wasn't what I wanted it to be. So it's a little weak. Did you say he got a rental of 12? Like he rented 12 girls? Is that what you just said? He rented 12 girls, or did he invite 12 girls to his rented yacht? Those are two different things now. I need to know which one it is. And you definitely can't be the co-captain. I don't think any of us signed off on that. What's up with kids offing their parents, baby? Listen. These kids are entitled. They have no discipline. When you discipline them, they want to off you. And they don't understand what consequences are. Like, you thought it was bad because you had to clean your room. Now you're going to be in jail for the rest of your life. You didn't want to listen to me. Now you have to listen to total strangers for the rest of your life. Aren't you fucking smart? My last day off school with these hormonal teens. Last day of school. I know you happy as hell. Good morning, by the way. How are you this morning? It's not too bad. Well, that's not very descriptive. Oh, nah. Because not too bad to who? Because if it's not too bad, why are you passing it off on me? You do it. Oh, they rented his boat? Oh, listen. You said for the weekend, your homie got a rental of 12 girls. Oh, okay. I get it now. He owns the yacht and 12 girls rented it. It sounded like he was renting 12 girls. That's child. Yeah, these kids just don't listen. They don't want to do anything. Okay? They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. I blame social media. Yeah. But I also will say that too many parents, how do I say this? I mean, obviously you have to provide, right? Don't get me wrong. Yes, cool. But I think too many parents don't understand. Not my mom is not included in this, but that other one, I've had to tell him on several occasions. Providing is not providing is being a parent, I guess. Like that's part of your responsibilities, but that's not all that comes with parenting. And I think that so many children are disconnected from their parents And I mean, let's be real here. Parents that are our age, they're still partying. They're still like wanting to do a whole bunch of stuff. Look at trenches. No, I'm just saying. But too many parents seriously spend so much time doing that and not enough time with their children. Like, you think about it, if your child is at school all day, you're only with your kid for a couple of hours before they go to sleep. And a lot of them are not spending that time with their children. They're watching TV. The kids are in their rooms watching TV. Like, there's no quality time, there's no relationship building. So I feel like because of that, that's why it's so easy from a psychological aspect for these children to off their parents, because yeah, their DNA is part of me, but there's no connection here. Like, you have to be pretty, unless you're on drugs or you have a psychological problem, you have to be pretty disconnected to kill a loved one like that. And 9 times out of 10, they have no remorse whatsoever until they find out what jail is like. So I think that's kind of the issue. I think so. Kids don't understand the word no. Sure don't. But yeah, I've had to make it very clear to one of my parents, the other parent. I'm gonna start saying that. When I say the other parent, that mean that Nick, okay? I've had it to make it very clear to him, like, because in one text message he said, like, he said, as far as having a functional relationship, why do you feel like we don't have a functional relationship? When have I never provided, or something like that? And I'm like, dude, the provider thing should go out the window. My mother worked just as many hours as you did and contributed just as much financially to the household. You had the job where you made your schedule. So you made the decision to not be there physically, which is fine. But you can't be upset because I don't care about the lack of relationship. Like, you can't be upset about that at all. Because why? So recently he reached out because he wants to see me, and I yeah. I don't know about that. I'm gonna make it very clear to him that if you want to spend time with me, that's fine. But just a FYI, I don't feel comfortable with you mentally, emotionally, or physically at this point because of your behaviors in the past. And so if you want to spend time with me, that's fine. However, I'm gonna have somebody there that I feel comfortable with, and that's the only way that it's going to happen. And when I say that, he's not gonna want to spend time together because it's gonna be my bonus dad, which is his former friend. Well, I don't know if I can't say that they're former friends. They just don't have a friendship anymore because of him. So yeah, I don't know. I think some parents are just delusional and they're very disconnected, and they don't realize how disconnected they are until their children are old enough to stop speaking to them. Then, only then, do they realize how shitty they are. And they still don't realize how shitty they are because if you ask them, you're just being mean. I don't know. Grown to adulthood with that same mindset. Absolutely. So I ain't doing nothing. So yeah, celibate money, we get it. Tell him meet you at the most expensive steakhouse and he's paying. If we hold, should be moving back up to 22.85. Let's see, where's 22? Oh, we're behind. Okay. I'm just waiting on pullbacks. Like I said, I did like I did finish the majority of what I was trying to do yesterday. Yeah, I finished the majority of it, but I mean, it's just one day of data, and then I have to add yesterday's data or whatever. I have to do the counter trend divergence though, but for now, I just don't see the patterns so far on divergence, whether trend or counter trend. So that's why I'm just gonna have to stick to pullbacks today. Not order the A5 Wagyu. I don't know, it's just very awkward for me. Like when I saw him on New Year's, he just kept like being in my space. I think I told you guys, like he stood in line to hug me. Stood in line. And so I did hug him, but that was for me, not for him. Like no matter how much I don't like him, no matter how much, you know, love and support I have from my village, whether female or male, but even with men, you know, with my bonus dad and my uncles and my cousins who are like around my mom's age, they're still not my dad. You know what I mean? So from a healing perspective, like I needed that. But it's like we draw the line there, bud. He just like kept invading my space the whole time, like just saying random things, like telling me about a song that he used to sing to me. You don't remember this? No, I don't. Oh, I used to sing this to you every morning when you were 2. Motherfucker, I don't remember what I did 2 days ago. You talking about what you sang to me at 2 years old? Come on. But it was just a way of him making conversation, which I guess I understand. You've gone years without basically any conversation, really. Every time I do text you back, it's not nice. I wouldn't even say I'm being mean, I'm just being real. So tough titty, you don't like it, it is what it is. This is what you've created, right? But I just don't feel comfortable in his space. I don't. Like a few months before he finally left, I had to call the police on him. You know what I mean? So I don't want to meet you anywhere. Even if it's a public place, I don't trust you at all. Just don't. And I don't think that's ever going to change, to be honest. All right, trenches, we get past this little spot. It looks like there's only about 2 resistance levels before 85 comes up. If we actually completely pass this VWAP. I just want another pullback that I can trade. I liked this one right here, but there just wasn't enough volume there based on it being a trap. The sellers were in control in the wick, the candle. Previous one, there just wasn't enough volume, so just not getting what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Dang, I lost that much on those Stratify accounts. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, didn't I have, I think I had a day of like negative $400, I remember. Come on, pull back. I'm gonna take the fattest nap. Like I'm not even journaling when I'm done. "21-year-old signs a $1 million deal and makes history as the first ever college softball millionaire." Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? Yeah, softball, Janelle. Looks like we're due for a reversal within the hour. I want something to happen. Hell, this slow grind up is so trash. Cause like usually on the slow grinds up, there's either not enough volume in the reversal bar, or it's something like this where like soon as we close this reversal bar, the zigzag changed, right? So I can't get into the trade anymore. I was thinking about possibly like seeing if up down tick would work really good for this, since I'm only looking at what just happened in the last few bars, but I don't really want to go back and do all of that. So we're just gonna stick with bid ask. Plus, like I said before, when I'm back testing on up down tick, it can be significantly different than what happens in real life. So it's really no point. At least with tick replay on. Maybe if I turn the tick replay off when I'm back testing, it'll be a little bit different, but I'm not sure. Quantum stocks are running. You're red on the bigger account. You're red on the bigger account, but green on the smaller one. Finally, a freaking pullback. My goodness. Maybe. Maybe not. You shorted pre-market. Nice, nice. All brokerages are green for the first time in 2 months. Hallelujah. Because, baby, you have not been happy at all. Janelle will greet you, good red morning. Golly. No, but it's nice that the market is trying to recover. Oh, I'm like, why does this look like this? It's a 5-minute chart. Come on with the slow grind. Oh yeah, I gotta sit out for a little minute. What's right now? Oh yeah. Crude oil. Yeah, the pressure was real because baby, like, babe, just stop opening it. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see. We don't like seeing red, so we just don't open it, so we don't see the red. You don't know that you're red if you don't open it. Oh, let me save this. Did Nutty stream this morning? No. So he did take a break. I don't blame him. So I just saw a thumbnail for a short, and it's a beautiful dark skin woman. Like I'm talking like super just rich dark skin. And it was talking about how she made $1 million and she didn't realize she did. And I'm like, oh, what does she do? She's a porn star. She's an OnlyFans star. Like never heard of her. Who's she? That's why I've never heard of you. Below 25. Is that gonna turn up or move? Probably not. All right. Oh, that's negative anyway. That would be why I don't know you, ma'am. I was so confuzzled. Oh, I'm weak. I don't know where new is or true. New or true. Let's keep it that way. No giving back. I hope not, Timbo. I ain't been able to take no trade since the last one I took. Oh, you on micro saying? Good idea. Good idea. Oh my God. What this shit? He did say he was busy. You're right. He was doing something. You did. Sometimes we forget, Trenches, okay? We have so many conversations. We be forgetting. Well, I know I be forgetting, but I do remember you said Jamaica. But you could have been booking a whole nother trip. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, that's gonna not work out so well. Come on, I just want one more decent trade. Just one is all I'm asking for. Just one little funky ass trade. And I can, Jesus Christ. Let's see, 34. Right, there's a pullback. Don't be a one bar pullback, please. Although I don't think those matter anymore, but still. This is not what I want. Come on, market. My God. Apple Jackson. Basically, it's just gonna stick with us forever. 22,200. Oh gosh. The girls are fighting. The girls in trenches are fighting. Actually, no, the girls are not fighting. Trenches and Applejacks are fighting. You're not gonna make it. Oh my gosh. So saying you're waiting for it. Sam, what did I ask you this the other day? No, that was Paul. What time frame do you trade? Do you trade a 5-minute chart as well? So you basically want to get past the high to look for longs. I don't know what bigger charts look like. Fuck this market in the real life. Now I'm mad because I feel like I would have been better off doing the counter trend divergence last night, not the divergence with the trend. And there have been some halfway decent counter trend divergence moves that have happened, and I can't trade them because I don't even know what to look for right now. I kind of reset everything, so oh my god, my head. But I'm gonna do it today, so should be able to take counter trend starting tomorrow. That's really if I even decide to, because like I said, when I was looking at divergence in the direction of the trend, there wasn't very much to go off of at all. Not much at all. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Maybe a slow grind down. I don't know, Sam. We're really close. That's right above this resistance level. That's like the second resistance level out from the midpoint. Right, Amelia. I guess I can understand if you're somebody that's like, hey, well, no, I can't understand why you want to give it to somebody else, because why did you enter? You knew what the giveaway was for. What the fuck did you enter for? Meanwhile, I've only won one giveaway and the person rug pulled me. She rug pulled me because I had to be present to win. And in every giveaway since then, you don't have to be present to win. And then, you know, I'm a YouTuber. You know, I'm streaming. You know, I'm journaling. You could have just, I know, she ain't got to be here. I just hit her up on Discord. Oh, you could pass it on. Whoa. The only way I can understand why you would want to pass it on is like if somebody's having a giveaway for different companies and then they pull your name and it's with a company you don't trade with, you can't trade with, or you don't want to trade with, and it's like, oh, never mind. Like I enter for TPT and you gave me my funded futures kind of thing. Like that I understand. But aside from that, if they're giving away a specific account and you enter, don't fucking enter if you don't actually want to win, you idiotos. Think we consolidate here for a while and get there? Child, I ain't been able to do a goddamn on thing, okay? Nothing. It sucks. But I mean, legit, see, even though it gets pretty annoying, like when I can't take trades, and stuff, um, the real way that I gauge things is like, for instance, when I journaled yesterday, so when I'm still in the process of like not knowing what I want and stuff like that, I will write down like every reversal bar that has a delta that's in the direction of the reversal bar. I write it down because it's some kind of setup, right? Whether it's divergence, pullback, whatever. So the way I gauge like how decent the market is number one, how many trades did I write down? We start there, right? And then from there, well, you got to kind of filter it. So if I wrote down like yesterday, I knew yesterday was trash because there was only 29 reversal bars in an hour and some change. Only 29 reversal bars where the delta was matching the direction. That's not a lot, even on a 24 tick chart. To put it into perspective of how low the volatility is now, whenever I start a back test, I always start on April 7th, okay? Because the market was literally insane and I was on a 40 tick chart, okay? So basically twice the size I'm on right now. There was like 400 reversal bars on that day where the delta matched the reversal bar direction. Right? Now, yeah, you got some losses in there. You got a lot of wins though, but that's kind of where I like to start anything because of how high the volatility was. And, you know, with trading certain trading styles, it adapts, right? And so with yesterday being only 29 reversal bars, out of those, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 out of 25 resulted in what would be winning trades. So when I see a day like today, first of all, not a lot of reversal bars at all. Then you have ones like this bar was negative delta and stuff like that. But also, once a trade goes, like most of the time it's not going anywhere. So I'm not missing out on anything at all. Like, oh, a reversal bar painted and that's great, but the trade would have lost anyway. So who cares? So, but when things like that happen, that's when I'm like, bro, when is it safe to go down to a 20 tick chart? Like I said before, I don't really want to go down to a 16, but at some point it's got to be safe to go down to a 20. But then I don't want a super volatile day. Like I think the last like really volatile day was and it wasn't that volatile compared to April 7th, but May 23rd was the last like legit volatile day. And that was 2-3 weeks ago. But I don't want to go down on the Renko size and then we have a super crazy day and then I can't keep up. Like, so it's kind of hard to really gauge. But I have been writing down the VIX, like whatever the VIX price is at 8:30 in the morning, so that I can kind of go back and look to see like, okay, maybe part of my checklist in the morning is going to check the VIX and then putting my Renko size to like the closest number to the VIX. So like, for instance, when I was on a 40 tick chart, the VIX was like I think 45 or something like that. So it made sense why the 40 tick chart worked, right? Well, lately, the last couple of weeks, I know for sure, the VIX has only been like 17. So I feel like a 24 tick chart is way too high. If I really want to get into the best price action, I'm probably going to need to be on a 16 tick chart when the VIX price is 17. 20 is still technically too high because it's higher than what the VIX is. If that makes sense. So I don't know. That's my thought process right now. So don't be surprised if you see me on a 16 tick chart soon, because I feel like that's going to be the only way that I can consistently get setups. And obviously the VIX price can change during the session, which is fine. But for the most part, what it is at 8:30, it might go a little bit higher than that, but most of the time it starts to taper off throughout the day. So if I start at a 16 tick chart on a 17 VIX and the VIX starts to drop a little bit, I'm safe. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it'll reach the highest highs. Saying that ain't gonna help me, I'll be gone. It's a bounce, but I have to look at some video to keep myself from trading just to trade. Good idea. Yeah, I'm about to be out too. As soon as my grandma finish vacuuming, I'm going to sleep. I've had legit like 6 hours of total sleep in the last like 30, well, actually longer than that, like in the last 48 hours. I'm tired. All right, let me show you guys the account real quick. I was in a nice, good, deep sleep this morning too. When that alarm went off, I wanted to throw my phone. I hate when I don't sleep very well like that though, because when my alarm goes off, it gives me such high anxiety, it almost sends me into a panic attack. Cause like, bitch, I just went to sleep. Yeah, 6 hours. Don't. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna take a nap today. And I don't have to go to my best friend's house. Her grandma is there to help with the kids all week. I probably will go over there when she gets off though. Alright, so here's the account. And what we're looking at, green day, one trade, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, so I have $1,200 of drawdown left, which is a couple weeks. What I'm hoping is that by the end of this week, I kind of completely know if I'm going to stick with this or not. I'm pretty sure, to be honest with you. I think the only problem right now is just dropping the Renko size. But there's also certain things in my analysis sheet that I don't really like as far as like how things are clustered together. So I might have to like relook at a couple of things. But I think I'm going to stick with this for a little while. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to go take a nap and then journal, pick everything up in the P&L room when I wake up. We'll see. Yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry it's a slow, shitty day and I couldn't take more than one trade, but you saw one trade. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.